Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is windy, but we're here at Curborough Sprint Course, which is like my local track slash sprint course. We're here with the GR Yaris. We've taken every single car that I've owned around here in various guises, and this track day is hosted by Matt, somebody you might have seen from the Tegiwa YouTube channel, friend of ourselves, and he's organised this great day. Now the weather is pretty decent, hopefully the rain stays away, so let's see how we get on. So after the safety briefing and the sighting lap, we could actually go out onto track. Now there was a good mix of cars, from this BMW 140i to GR Yaris's, other BMWs. There was a Peugeot with throttle bodies and a Vauxhall VX220 which was supercharged. Curborough is quite a windy track, so apologies for any wind noise in these clips. So I thought I'd give you a quick rundown of some of the mods that are on my GR Yaris. So from the front to the back, we have a MST version 2 intake. We have front splitter and side skirts from Automotive Passion. Inside we have DNA Racing front carbon strut brace and a rear carbon strut brace. The wheels are Motegi MR152s wrapped in some Nankang NS2Rs, which are probably on their last track day. We have a tune from Garage Whifbitz putting out 325 horsepower, that is to the flywheel. So have the Cooler Works short shifter and a Zestec wheel. Those are probably the big ones. Oh yeah, and the Garage Whifbitz titanium GPF back exhaust system and a stainless steel GPF delete. So we're here at Curborough, and hopefully I'm just going to walk you around a quick little lap. We're not going to go full bore because we do have to commentate over this, but just give you an idea of how we're running, or how I like to run a Curborough track, and enjoy it. There we go. So up to second, accelerate up to the first corner, lift off, over we go. Keep it in second, apply a little bit of braking, then harder on the brakes, turn her in, off the brakes, power, foot to the floor, late apex here, hard on the brakes, and then slowly come off, turn her in, there we go, and then back on the power, use a diff, all the way up to third, and then hard on the brakes, down to second, oh, there we go, and then in, back on the power, oof, bit of oversteer there, and then slowly brake, and then hard, get the car turned in, line and least resistance, again to the hairpin, late apex if you can, get that turned in, and then back on the power. I'm going to go to the crossover now, so top of second, dab a brake, keep it in, on there, and then back on the power. That's the limiter, so we'll just back off a little bit, brake as late and deep as possible, get that turn in nice, late, there we go. Up to the next crossover, keep it in second, dab a brake, get it turned in, through we go. Getting a bump of the limiter, and then we're a bit too deep into the final hairpin, there we go, that'll do. Across we go. Whoa. And that is a quick sprint round Curborough Sprint Course. Now as we go down here, we'll just leave things to cool down a little bit. Try not to use brakes. The tyre pressures are, what we're up to now, back up to 20, down to 28. So they've cooled down over the little break in the lunchtime. So hope you enjoyed it. After a couple of runs, I took a break and went down the other end of the Curborough Sprint Course just to capture some of the action from the other drivers. Enjoy. Next up, I was lucky enough to have some passenger rides in the cars, so enjoy this, although my microphone on the GoPro does fail, so the audio isn't as good as it could be, and I'm sorry for that. The VX220 was amazing and made me want to try one of these or an Elise. I could literally touch the ground when sitting in it. Next up, I went out in fellow YouTuber Car and Mechanical's GR Yaris. This also has some mods, some slightly different ones, including suspension that I don't have on my GR Yaris. So enjoy the lap, go and subscribe to his channel as well. Matt's M2 competition was an amazing drive. You can tell he knows how to handle a car like this, and yeah, really enjoyed the rear wheel drive slides. So after a more leery lap, Matt took me out for a more controlled, grip more driving lap, which I enjoyed again. So, wow, after that lap with Matt in his M2, he's actually giving this person the keys. I'm not going to go crazy, but I've never driven an M2, let alone an M2 competition, so we'll give it a try and just have a poodle round. This is the first time I've driven a modern BMW, and I was greeted by the seat caressing me as it moved me forward into position. Right. Bloody hell, you can hear the whole car, feel the whole car move, just putting it in gear. I mean, just turning the engine on.
So yeah, so if we go M1, yeah, so your traction's still on at that. Okay. You can turn it off if you want to.
No, I do not want to. It's quite deceptive. There looks like there's no real bonnet. Right. Can I go one more time? You sure? Matt was good enough to even let me have a second go, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. Really good job. Than I was getting out of it down those hairpins, and getting on the power just promotes the front end rather than causing understeer or anything like that. I'm being felt up. Oh, I've never been in one, but wow. Wow. Yes, wow. I have to say again a massive thank you to Matt let me borrow his M2, but that thing is really impressive. I've really enjoyed the drive on there. It's got a lovely uncorrupted front end. It's strange going from front wheel drive and four wheel drive cars predominantly over the last 10-15 years to how uncorrupted a front end can be to your inputs, that they just do what you want. If you get on the accelerator, you don't get more negativity, you get more positivity. Wow, the engine pulls like a train. It's so comfy as well. Wow, very impressed. That's the end of the day, and wow, it's been a beautiful day. Massive thanks to Matt for putting this on, really appreciate it. It was great to get the Yaris out there, enjoy it, but also get some passenger rides, and Matt let me drive his M2 on a track. Nutter. Yeah, this is a great little course out here and just past Lichfield. It was a great day. Don't give Matt a follow, tell him I sent you, because this wouldn't have happened without him. But yeah, as you can see, a few cars left and we're getting ready to end the day, so that deserves a like, a subscribe maybe, even if you feel like it. And I hope you join us on the next video. So until then.